Hello, welcome back. I'm here at this menu on the Eldridge, and a bunch of stuff is different. I have like a lot to talk about. First thing is, this makes a save sound when I get to it, and I can totally access the file menu here. I just did not realize then. That sound was my clue, and I guess that the cursor starts on file, and I just didn't think of it. Okay, so I just like sat through 10 minutes of cutscene to get here. I guess I'll save here actually, because all this does is fast forward me through. No, I want this one. No, I want a different one. Alright, sorry, Krelian's lab, I'm not coming back to you. Anyways, so a couple of things. Last session ended with the game locking up in the middle of combat with an animation that just would not play. Somebody I know did some research, and apparently that's a common issue, or perhaps an unavoidable issue, if running this game on a PlayStation 2, which is what I did. So you might notice some of the colors look a little different here. I don't know how noticeable it is. This is actually running on a different console. So I pulled out my old PlayStation 1, and I am now running on it to see if that helps with the issue. This might also help with, yeah, that sound. Might also help with the, like, wrong music instruments that played sometimes. Alright, so last time in this battle, who did I have? I had Rico's new gear, I had Citan, and I had Faye, and that was a fine group, I think. Now that I know a little more about what the battle is, I can plan and build differently. Do I know more about it? I know a few things. Okay, who has my death blowers? I think Citan and Faye do. I'm not sure I'll get to use them exactly, because of the way this battle goes. By the way, gear is not named there, that I saw. Yeah, gear is still Stier. Its name didn't change. Oh, so some interesting stuff about that whole discussion about Anima relics. Okay, so the quote was, "The Anima relics have been awakened and have aligned with their respective animus. Dan, Joseph, Gad have each been aligned with a surface dweller as their animus. Huga's Asher, Ramsus's Zebulun, Krelian's Judah, Sophia's Dinah, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Issachar were already aligned 500 years ago. And finally, Graf's Naphtali. All of the Anima relics have now been activated." So that's 12 of them. Apparently there were 12 total. I thought it was 10, but I guess it's 12. So my interpretation of this, given the way they list all the rest of them, is that Dan, Joseph, and Gad are the ones we activate. So Joseph and Gad must have been the ones that Rico and Billy got. Dan, we know, belongs to Bart, because it was listed alongside him when I was in Krelian's laboratory. So he already had the Anima, because he had Andvari. He was the only one with an Omni gear at that point. So Joseph and Gad. Not sure who those are exactly. Still not sure if Dan is the Dan I know from Mahanon. I haven't seen him since then, so who knows. Anyway, so, gear. You have the Deathblower 1. Maybe it'll be good. Let's see, types of attacks that Deus did. They were mostly seemed physical, didn't they? Kishin Sword, Resp Circuit. Where's my other Deathblower 1? You have a Deathblower 2. That won't help you much. Who has my other Deathblower 1? My Deathblower 3, don't really want that. I can put 1, 2, and 3. I'm not going to. Might it be Andvari? I'm gonna get it, just in case. So, could be Andvari, could be... I don't think it's Renmatsuo. And those are the only ones that might have it. And dang it, every time with this menu. Well, I think it's Andvari anyway. Open a menu. Ooh, this text goes slow. You do not have it. Dang it. You know what? I don't need that thing. But I want it. Change members. So, plan in that battle is to, okay, it could be Crescent's. I'm gonna do this. Really don't think it's fair, guy. Plan in this battle is to wait for a long time and, let him damage himself down to the level where I can take him out in one blow. Alright, it was Renmazoa. Here, you have, nothing? I don't know, just take anything. This. Okay, so, I want to switch members, because I liked the team that I had. So I'd love to charge up a Deathblow level 1. The problem with that is he seems to do the HP halving attack first. Well, he did the first time. Maybe it won't be the same. But basically my actions here are to wait and heal and get him down to, I guess, 4 halvings would probably do it. If I could have a Deathblow 1... He takes a lot of damage from my attacks. I did like 2,500, a little under 2,500 on the one big attack that I did. Okay, so you, Fenrir, you get that in place of the Resp Circuit. Deathblower 1. Okay, and that was actually a huge ordeal, so I'm gonna save that work. Okay, so, Paradise. That's the name of the chapter, by the way. Paradise, Mahanon, Eldridge, all the same thing. Let's go. So fortunately there's not too much between here and the battle. So as long as he doesn't just do the power move of sitting there and not finishing his turn, I think I have a strategy that'll probably work here. Everybody has frame HP 50, right? I didn't check on Stier. Ooh, this is loud. I wonder if the audio is... No, it was this loud last time. Yeah, that is incredibly loud. I don't know, I think the audio is a little different for me too. I hope I'm audible here, because I didn't do an audio check before testing this. I just assumed it would be the same, but it's a different console, so it's maybe not. Okay, there's very little preamble here. Good. Oh no, the framing is wrong. Well, I could mess with it. I messed with it. I'll call that good enough for now. Okay, so, I'm gonna... Okay, so I get an action. Great, perfect. Citan can charge up his Death Blower. This is fantastic. So just hit it with anything. So 606 for that. You're gonna heal up, and that's super fine. Alright, Citan is charged with the Death Blower level 1, and you know what? Faye can be too. So you heal. That's fine. You're gonna do the thing? I think he's doing the thing. Perfect. Okay, 20,000 damage to you. And a bunch to the rest of us. So, frame HP 50, that's actually the perfect amount. And then the rest of my actions will be spent on... Oh, that's why I didn't get turns early, because I boostered. Not boostering means that I can spend my time doing one attack, getting prepared, and not let him do his thing first. Alright, so yeah, you take away half my thing, and I fix half my thing, so it's perfect. Alright, now to sit in charge until he does that twice more, maybe? And heal if necessary again. Okay, he's doing it again. You're being real nice to me. 10,000. I'm gonna let you do it again, and then do a death blow. And it'll be perfect. surely I will do well over 5,000 with one death blow. I'll let Fenrir do it, I think he's the more powerful of these two. And this is how you defeat God. Just gotta outsmart him. I kinda wanna see you do the thing that locked up my PlayStation 2. And see it not lock up here. Will I recognize it? Well, you're not gonna do it. I'm just gonna kill you now. Alright. Shouldn't the Slayer of God do this? Well, that's Satan this time. Alright, do the thing. Ryukage. That was not enough damage. My strategy did not work. I guess I needed to wait longer. Well, dang. Yeah, I can't outpace that. Okay, well, I might need to do this again. If I wait, will you... what will you do? So yeah, you did this to Rico before, actually. Okay, well, the Slayer of God is still charged up with his death blow. So that thing is basically at full health, pretty close to it. Alright, you're doing the thing, thank you. 81, 87, so do that once more and we'll be ready. Got the fuel for this, barely. Don't have the fuel for this. Oh, that's a problem, maybe. Alright, yeah, Veltal needs to charge again, and then heal, and then have enough for a death blow afterwards. Well, hopefully he won't attack Faye directly. Oh, well, Rico's down. That's fine. Wait, I said charge. Did you not charge? You did. You just only got 50, and I didn't really see it clearly. So this is obviously not final boss. There wasn't enough preamble for that. Alright, you can heal. Using most of your fuel. I think you have enough for the death blow I want to do. So I just needed to cut his HP in half again. There we go. Alright. Let's do... check it out. Let me ensure victory by doing Yamiga here on Veltal 2. Give you some extra attack power in case you need it. Alright, do the thing. You did it. You didn't do it. You did do it. You took him down to 1... Okay, so that was the attack that locked up. It was taking him down to 1 HP, but it did do it successfully. Okay, great. Sorry, Rico. You don't get credit for this. Alright. That's an interesting little tactical fight. That could have gone much better if I had waited a bit longer. It's fine, though. That was the ultimate power? Faye is unimpressed. The partially rotted thing eventually self-disintegrated. Yeah, that's basically what it did. We proceeded even further. Do I get a gear heal? The disk drive on this thing is very loud. You might be hearing it. Which gear is this? Is that Veltal 2? Probably. The only one I have to have here necessarily, so it's the only one they can render. Man, imagine if they'd gone the extra mile and, like, rendered a version of this scene with every possible combination of gears. Just so, you know, players would be like, what? How'd they do that? It'd be so good. We came to an enormous cavern that was big enough to swallow the whole capital of Ave. In its center were two gently glowing objects. Sure, that's how I would describe those, gently glowing objects. It was the source of divine wisdom. It was Raziel's tree. The first time I ever heard that name was in the lead up to this place. So suddenly that's a thing, just like out of nowhere. What's that supposed to be? Who's Raziel? This doesn't look like a tree to me. Am I controlling? No. And the cavern itself was a giant computer called Raziel. Okay. So I see Faye and Rico there. I see some green, so I'm assuming Citan's like messing with the computer over there. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. It was very hard to parse those few pixels. How much game do you suppose is left? It's hard to tell. The wisdom of God hidden within Raziel, we found the unthinkable when we accessed its data. A picture of a human, imagine that. A large, unmanned strategic weapon and its battalion of terminal interface weapons traveling from star system to star system, and a gargantuan mothership used to carry them. Okay. So this is what we want to keep out of the Ministry's hands. The creation of the Malak Angel. There's that Malak name. God's army to reign over... This text is hard to read in this background. Over the vast universe with. God's army to reign over the vast universe with. And the construction of a divine ark. The ark was mentioned a time or two. I didn't really parse what it was, though. These weapons were called Yabe, the Interplanetary Invasion Weapons System. What the Gazelle Ministry was pursuing was right here. According to the data, the giant rotting organism we just defeated was in fact the nucleus of this system. We were on the verge of accessing the data for the object called Zohar. Okay, that's a new name. The central neural circuit and power source controlling the entire system from the weapons to the mothership. Citan has a very important job right here. When suddenly he appeared. Who? Krelian. Ah, the hidden data from Raziel's tree. Move away from there. This matter is far too weighty for the likes of you. We must protect it with our lives. We can't let them have the Raziel data. You handle them. I will try and extract as much data as I am able to. That's the gear. That one right there. That's the one that saved Ellie. I just looked at that a moment ago to compare. So that gear right... Is that Krelian's gear? Hey, that's Krelian's gear, isn't it? So he's here. He's in a gear. I think that's him. So he saved Ellie from the heck explosion back in Nortune? Okay. I guess he just wanted to analyze her DNA later. Alright, well, that's very anticlimactic end to that mystery. Alright. If anything goes wrong, I will destroy this place. Why don't you just do that now? Well, maybe we would die with it or something. It's a last resort. So, what's Styr's disposition? All healed up. Alpha Veltol. Interesting name. But yeah, that was the gear. Like, it's this one. Alpha Veltol. Alright, let's try attacking and see what happens. No damage. Not great. Lots of damage to me. Too much damage to me. Alright, can't handle that. Maybe I don't want to attack. What can you ether machine? Steel metal, rapid shot, eth attack. Let's try it. No damage. And all the damage to me. Some damage to me. Am I supposed to win this encounter? I kind of doubt it. Alright, Seaton, time to destroy this place. You gonna give me a game over screen now? Watch it be rude enough to give me a game over screen now. Okay. Forced loss. Got it. Hey, Gruff. I guess that's all you can take for now. Are you frustrated? But that is only natural. After all, you are imperfect. Imperfect? Yes, you are lacking now. The absence of wrath is an impediment to you utilizing your true strength. He wants me to take off the bracelets. Wrath? The drive to massacre and annihilate, the compulsion to destroy your opponent. You know, all this id lore we got, I still don't really know exactly who he is and where he comes from. I just know he lives inside Fae, but also... Did he ever reside inside Lacan? Like, he left Groff at some point in order to... Such wrath is power for the soul. By eliminating your foe, you attain your first sublimation of that drive. It is this very sublimation that draws out the hidden powers within oneself, but clinging to reason, suppressing your wrath and desire, makes releasing your true power a dream within a dream for you. Thanks, Krelian, for letting us have this conversation. Also, Groff is kind of... He's not exactly being a friend now, but, you know, enemy of my enemy. It's funny, for a moment I thought he was Krelian a few episodes ago, but I'm glad that didn't end up being, because that didn't make much sense. You already know this. When wrath appeared in your heart, the machine responded, did it not? What drew out such power from your machine was truly the drive of your soul. It was your id. Not an accident that that's the name of, you know. So between Fae and the coward, which one's the ego and which one's the superego? I forget how those are categorized, but maybe I could figure it out if I remembered. The sign of the purpose you've been seeking, the mark of a natural-born assassin. You're wrong. That's absolutely untrue. I am not id. The time has come. I'll take your soul and draw its power out to the limit. Enough! Yeah, okay, so both in the same place. Proof, Krelian, Gruff, different people. Who's that there? Is that Miang? Probably? Huh? What are you stopping me for? Wait, no, Miang would be with Gruff. Who is that on the left? I don't know. He is bait. If you kill the bait, the precious bird we wish to capture will fly away. You know, a very important bird needed to fulfill my earnest desire. You understand, don't you, Lacan? Suit yourself. And just walks away. We shall crucify them. Who? In the land of Golgotha, to the west of here, collect all the broken gears. What? What's going on? Who was that on the left? Just some random person from the Solaris Ministry? Okay, yeah, so working on the newly mutated people. When Faye and the others arrived at the deepest part of Mahanon, I was looking after the newly mutating people at Nissan. People mutating one after the other. There she is. I thought it was Margie talking for a moment. Like some eternal nightmare that made me wonder just how long we would have to keep on nursing them. Are you okay? You haven't had any rest, have you? I can handle things on my own for a while. Why don't you go out for a walk? Thank you, but I'll be alright. You want to take a walk up to Shavat and pick up that Omni gear? That still needs to happen. I insist. I'd rather keep busy so that I won't worry about things too much. Is that it? Hey, Ellie, what's that? Is it the pendant? This? Can I see it? Just as I thought, it's the pendant of Nissan. But why do you have it, Ellie? It's Faye's. I'm holding on to it for him, but it feels as if I have always worn it. When you wear that, you look even more like Sophia. Really? Flattery won't get you anything, you know? Anyway, we need to hurry up and test the new mutation suppressant assembler on those other people there. Is Melchior here? Did he escape the mutations? We can't afford to have them change any further. Ah! Penance doing things. What's it doing? Oh no, something has happened to Faye and the others. Okay, it's communicating to her. Now, you're gonna get that Omni Gear out of Shavat now. Does she even know it's there? Everybody else does somehow. Overcome by indescribable fear, I decided to ascend to Shavat, which was stationed in the skies above Nisan. Here we go. Awaiting me there was a transmission from Krelian. He told me that if I wanted to save Faye and the others, I would have to come to Golgotha. Krelian wanted me. In order to save Faye and my other friends, I departed in the last Omnigear left remaining in Shavat. My previous fear of riding in this machine was surmounted by my desire to rescue the people dear to me. There's just like a scene missing somewhere in this game. It really bothers me that they talk about this in the past tense, but it's just, I mean, okay, fine, events can happen that the player doesn't get to see, but like, this was a very important one, and it just happened sometime. We don't even know when. Just sometime when Ellie was in Shavat, she encountered the Omnigear, and now everybody knows about it except the player. That's an interesting twist, though. Like, often player knows a lot more than the characters do, but here it's the opposite. Alright, there it is. Are you serious about going it alone? Krelian told me to come by myself. I can't afford to break the agreement, so please stay behind and protect everyone here. But it's a trap! Oh, they don't have walking around sprites, do they? No, have we seen them walking around? Not in uniform? Like, I know what they look like because of their portraits, but now I'm trying to think if they ever had overworld sprites. Maybe they didn't. Because now we're always seeing them in... I'm not sure. I know. Then why? If I do not go, Faye and them will be executed for sure. Krelian isn't concerned with anyone else but me. He saved you that one time in Nortun. So what makes you think he's going to hold his part of the bargain? I know, right? Do you have any way of knowing that you will definitely save your friends by doing this? No. Then it's suicide. Vance kind of has a point here. You're doing what Krelian asks you to. That's not really a good idea, just like in general. It might be. But I've made it this far because of Faye and the others. Because they accepted me as their friend. Bart took some convincing. If you go away, what about us? What about all the people who have assembled in Nisan that you leave behind? Everyone's depending on you for their spiritual support. The people in Nisan will be fine, despite their mutations and stuff. They can stand on their own feet without any support from me. This is also true of you all, right? But why do you do so much for him? I don't know. Everybody gets a line. I guess it's a woman's prerogative to be selfish, perhaps. What? A woman's prerogative? Bringing gender into it, oh man. I'm not a holy woman of any sort. I'm just a regular woman. I get angry, I cry, I laugh. Although at times I can resent others, I also know how to love others. Loving whole masses of people at times, and loving just one person the rest of the time. I am in supreme bliss when I am embraced by the man that I love. Giving what I have to him and receiving what he gives to me, we become one flesh. That is the moment when I am most at peace. It is my prerogative as a woman to simply want to save the man that I love. Boss? I'm sorry for saying such selfish things. I'll go and do all that I can do for my friends. So I want you all to do whatever it is you can do for our friends here. Well, I had better get going now. They're all slightly different sizes. I think I can tell which one is rank, the bulkiest one. I think I could tell which one was Stratsky. Do I know those two gears? So yeah, the one in front is Ellie's new gear. Those look vaguely familiar, but I can't place them. Also, right, okay, crucified as in, Choo-Choo in her transformation form is up on that thing. So this is, what was it? Golgarand? That's a different game. This is an execution site, though. Well, the rest of us could be all comfortable in our cockpits and stuff, but Choo-Choo there is having a terrible time. Who's that snake-looking thing in the purple one? I feel like I should know them, but I can't place them. Maybe they're new to me? Okay, what's happening? We're standing around a lot. And we're back in the chair room, but the chair's not here. Hey, who's that to Krelian's left? Ellie? You idiot! Why did you come here? Krelian's after you. Forget about us. Run and save yourself. I came as I was told. I'm the only one you need. They have nothing to do with this, so let Faye and the others go. How gallant you are, Elheim. It's as if that scene from the past has been brought back to life, in the present. He says in quotes, what? So you came in an Omnigear. That too is her gear. Allow me to confirm something. Okay, more minions of Krelian. I'll consider what kind of treatment your friends will receive on one condition. That you first defeat these two men here with that gear you came in. How about it, Elheim? Forget it, Ellie. He's up to something. Don't accept it. Faye is right. Krelian is not a man of his word, and he always has ulterior motives when he sweet-talks someone. What is more, those men are fighting machines created by Krelian. Their combat skills are immeasurable. They are not opponents you can handle by yourself. Okay, so these are the weapons that's said to be the only thing left in the Solaris Ministry. Right. Do not take him up on his offer. Escape while you can. My, such harsh criticism. I am not that brutal. So what will it be, Elheim? Even if you were to try to flee now, it is not likely you would be able to. You see, I have this whole area surrounded by my guards. Wouldn't it be logical to take the choice where you may still stand a chance, no matter how slight it might be? Don't do it, Ellie. Alright then, I'll do what you say. Good, you are indeed my precious little bird. Now get on with it. Alright, Ellie gets to fight in whatever this gear is. Battle transition. Note the length of time since last save. If it gives Faye and them even the slightest chance of escape, then I will fight. I don't care if it even costs me my life. Okay, no interaction here. They're too fast. Clang, clang, clang. Hold on, that one is... that's Rattan, isn't it? I saw him before. But I don't know the one on the right. Outmatched, even in my Omni gear. But I can't just... no, not like this. I can't lose. Okay, sounds like Firge. Because of course it does. Alright, so this is not actually a battle. Not one that I fight. Must somehow stop movement. She did a death blow. Okay. Well, there you go. You took one out. Stopped? Now's my chance. Ha! Doing the Erods? No, something else. Casting an earth spell. Alright, Ratan's down. That was him, right? Did I do it? How could that... I thought it had some sort of effect. Girl, that hurt. I'll get you back. It was wrong of you to underestimate our power. Clang, clang, clang. What was that? Okay, finally. Gah. Gah. Huff huff. Using the drive sprite. No, sorry, the other sprite. I'm getting no results. It can't be helped, Mugwort. It's about time to finish the job. He wants her to have one of her ether awakening things. So that's Mugwort then, the green one? Maybe. Gah! Downed yet? It's to be expected. Multiple fractures, major blood loss. I wouldn't be surprised if the cockpit is a sea of blood. At worst, death. Gah-ha-ha-ha-ha. Okay. Well, maybe not. What the? There's no way you could stand after taking that much damage. Yeah, okay. Mugwort? She did the thing. Why you? How dare you do that to my partner? You're next. Ooh, big beam. Big beam again. Big beam third time. There we go. And they disappear. That's how you know they're dead. Is the cockpit a sea of blood? What's going on in there? Fade to black, fade to white, fade to black. What was that? Uh-huh. What are we doing? There we go. No way! Ellie! Her true awakening? Or just merely protecting her master? Either way, it does not alter the fact that she is the mother existence that I have been searching for. Now men, recover that machine. Place priority on the safety of the pilot. Use whatever it takes to preserve her life. Well then, I shall be taking this girl with me. As for the rest of you, why don't you just wallow there pathetically while you meditate on your own lack of any real power? Is id gonna be our ace in the hole here? Yeah, Groff is encouraging this. Pitiful. You can't even protect a single woman. It is not even worth the effort of putting a spineless wretch like you out of your misery. Bad day for everybody. Except Krelian, he's probably ecstatic. Ellie was taken away, and as Krelian had told her, we were left alive. Was Krelian just keeping his promise? No, that can't be it. There had to be another real reason why he allowed us to live. And we had to find that out. Alright, sure. I'll save my current data. There's really no reason not to save over this, so that's what I'm gonna do. We're clearly out of paradise. And we are now in Promised Land, okay? Sure, nothing much to do with this party. Bart is in the party? Where'd Rico go? Alright, whatever. Wait. Hang on. Don't save. So I don't need to open a menu. Wait, starts! Alright, we're here again. The fleshly body of God has been recovered. Which one? The rotting organism we defeated? The remains of the Sufal mass? Something else? The Anima and the Animus have all been obtained. All that is left for us to do is to change into the Animus and become one with the Mother Persona. That is incorrect. What? What do you mean, Krelian? What did you just say? He's gonna shut them down, isn't he? And take all the power for himself. What are you doing? Krelian, have you gone totally insane? What are you doing to the memory banks? Do not touch them. We cannot survive without them. Yeah, that's the idea. You were the only ones who could have activated the key. But now that it has been activated, I no longer need you. I am having you all erased. How dare you! This is a loss I'm not going to mourn. This is fine. Thanks, Krelian. You're doing the world a favor here. The only obstacle that kept me from my goals was Cain. He was the one person who had total control of the people, and thus was my greatest nemesis. But the only person who could terminate Cain was Cain himself. That's why I created a copy of Cain. Ramsus acted exactly as I predicted, killing Cain. Oh, so Ramsus is the Cain clone you mentioned. I see. Okay. Now there is no one who can stop me, in quotes, and I'm not interested in your power or authority. Did you really think you were acting on your own free will? You are all just parts of the system, created only as weapons of invasion and oppression. You are just terminal interface weapons. We can become God, and you're... Just kind of swatting you down like flies. God? Who said you'd be God? What impertinence! We are humans. We were created to be terminal interfaces of God. This is his favorite phrase now. It is the same for you, who were once humans. Man cannot become God. We can only entrust ourselves to God. Ridiculous. Going against the Mother. I have not gone against her. This is the will of the other Mother. You think you can eliminate us and still revive God? It can be done. Your genes were scattered in order to keep the world alive after the fall in Days of Destruction. Those genes live on today within the humans. The Anima vessels, and the recipients of their alignment, the Animus, and also the Persona. By combining these... I don't know what the Persona is exactly. By combining these with my nanomachines, humans will become living beings very much the equivalent of you. Actually, they may far surpass you in becoming worthy terminal interfaces for God. Are you talking to anyone? I see one face still there. So you are no longer of any use to me. Deus, the physical manifestation of God, only wants results. So that thing we killed, you scraped up and are now using... Okay. The means are insignificant to him. So this is my ARC plan, my Project Noah. Krelly? May all your worries cease. Rest in peace, ancestors of mortal man. Die, Elder Council. You won't be missed. Your lore was fun, but you were very, very bad people. Now, it is just you and I, Sophia. Ellie's there, isn't she? I see something on the ground. It's like the sprite of Sophia. Did he dress Ellie up as Sophia or something? So the other mother, right, Miang. We got Ellie and Miang. What's Miang's role in this? I don't know. She's there somewhere. I was powerless. All I could do was stand by and watch as they took Ellie away from me. I am powerless. Is this when the coward comes out? Hey, Wiseman, I thought you were dead. Maybe you are. Maybe that's why you can talk to me. What are you doing there? Though it's you. I wasn't able to beat Graf. I didn't stand a chance against him. It was obvious from the start. Where is this conversation taking place? In space, with the pendant swinging back and forth. It's abstracted. It was impossible to try to defeat a monster machine like that to begin with. And Ellie, why was she so damn foolish? I implicitly told her not to come. I told her to run away. She had to have known it was a trap. Yes, you won't be able to defeat him like that. As long as you continue fighting with that kind of an attitude, that is. The reason you lost and that young lady was taken was because of your pride. Weren't you depending far too much on the power of your machine? Not to mention that new id power you're now able to control? What is Graf's source of power? His machine? His technique? His experience? I do not think so. It is his feelings. His heart, his feelings, are dominated by his resentment and his hatred of this world. That hatred is the source of power. His source of power. Your feelings weren't focused enough to fight off Graf. We didn't fight. He just left. That is why you could not win. Your feelings must be in the right place. That is strength. So Faye needs to learn to hate the world, then he'll be able to do what he wants to do. Follow in Graf's footsteps. They are the same person, after all. I'm not surprised you lost, seeing as you do not understand the true meaning of strength. Wiseman. That young lady, the only thing in her heart was her desire to save you all. She set aside her fear and piloted that machine. It was because she had such strong feelings that you are all still alive. That is what I think. Of course, you have been defeated. However, that doesn't mean it's over. How do you plan on responding to her feelings? It is now your turn to save her, is it not? Well, what are you going to do? Faye? Bye, Wiseman. Where did you come from? Where did you go? No one knows. Are you even real? Where are we? In space, with the pendant swinging back and forth. I'm going to... In order to save Ellie, we began to search desperately for her whereabouts. Aren't you still... crucified? I guess Krelian let you go? About 2 weeks later, we found her. Okay, I guess Krelian released you at some point. Because he got Ellie. He got what he wanted, so we were all let down. Okay. Using the data obtained from Raziel and his own nanomachine technology, Krelian had begun the construction of God's Ark, Merkava. Its completion was imminent. To prevent its activation and to rescue Ellie, we headed for Merkava. Okay. Oh boy, it's those four. You again? Are you girls thinking of going in there too? Were they moved by our speech last time? Don't get any wrong ideas there. We are here to help our commander. Miang and Krelian have been manipulating his emotions for the sole purpose of eliminating the Emperor. We simply want to free the commander from those bonds so that he may be saved. It's neither for the sake of the world nor for the sake of your girlfriend Elheim. We have no intentions of fighting on the same side as you. But you're gonna do it anyway, aren't you? Somehow. Fine. You have your own battles to fight, and we have ours. Let's leave it at that. Enemy of my enemy. But if things get out of hand, you head back. We'll handle it. We'll make you eat those words. You wait and see. Hey, we will accept your help. I would. We entered inside of Merkava and, while fighting back units of weapon that self-regenerated through the use of nanomachines, we headed for the central core. And then, once again, Ramsus appeared before us. Of course he did. He is still intent on killing you, isn't he? Yeah, he thought that killing Cain would allow him to finally do that. Whoa, having some trouble flying there. It's the angels. Two one-winged angels. Once again, this game was gonna be Final Fantasy VII, but then it wasn't. Okay, we got a blue memory cube thing. Alright, we're here. Hi. Okay, so I guess we're doing fighting and stuff. Who do I want? I want Rico. I want... Okay, if we're doing gear fighting and stuff... I mean, this team is, like, super fine. I probably want to change... I didn't put on any special equipment for that fight, really. Equipment's fine. Alright. What's the title? Merkava calls. Alright. Let's go there. I cannot get out of my gears. We are stuck in these things. Doors are opening. I barely get to see them because Stier 2 is so big. Did I use Omni Renmatsuo at all? I think I did like one fight with it. You know what, that's fine. I've been waiting for you, Faye. Ramsus? Oh, that's Ramsus's gear. Faye, if only you hadn't been born. We're going to settle this now. Stop it, Ramsus. What reason is there to continue fighting me? Who are you fighting for? Why do you always have a bone to pick with me? Tell me why. It is all because of you. If only you hadn't come in and destroyed my prospects in life. My life was given to me within a nanoreactor in Krelian's laboratory. To be born as the superior being above all humans, but then... So that's not Vendetta, that's a different gear. Vendetta's like gold and black. Is that him? This time your body is young. The previous one got too old. And the name? Karen, but individual names have no meaning to me. So what brings you here? Whoa! That's a face. Is that thing inside the nanoreactor there the one? Huh? Oh, recognition code 0808191. Ramsus. Okay, is that his nickname? But like Ramsus is his actual name? And he called him by his nickname when he ordered him to kill Cain? The Emperor has been told it's a prototype for an artificial contact. No, the Emperor's been told, but that's not true. Instead, it's a clone of Cain. Right. Yeah, the contact is Faye. Sorry, for a moment I forgot which was which. What is its status? It has entered the so-called first growth stage. From now until the binding, its growth will be several times faster than that of an ordinary human. How old is Ramsus? But its psychological development will be a little difficult to control. It is a replica, so that is to be expected. It is moving. Can it hear us? Yes, it already has a will of its own. Then, I have a better way. Let us dispose of it. We do not need this. We have my child. My child will be 4 this year. Your having a child is significant? Yes. I checked it out. There's no mistake. It's a contact. So that's Faye's mother. Okay. Yeah, I kind of noted the resemblance, but... So... Wait, no. Wait, okay. So Faye had some memories of his mother. We've seen her before. He played ball with her that one time. Did she look like this? What's its name? My child's name is Faye. So, you understand what this means? A corresponding antitype is... Yes, probably already born somewhere. So they're the same age. The final one. Then this thing is worthless. Trash, right? Yes, totally useless. Haha, chase after it, boy. A love that's unattainable for you no matter how hard you try to pursue it. So mean. Until then. So that's why Ramsus has such a deep-seated grudge. Sounds out of sync with your fist bashing. Because of your existence, I was discarded. I was destined to be the representative of God, having the might of the Emperor. I was destined to be the ultimate existence, having the power to exercise absolute control over all. But I lost it all because of you. My mother? How do you know her? Ramsus. My mother? You mean my mom? What about mother? Commander, please stop this. Commander, if what you say is true, then that is even more of a reason not to fight. You were just used by Krelian and... Silence! Even you dare to censure me! I saved you from nearly becoming a test subject, and now you turn on me. You are mistaken. We are only thinking of your best interests. Silence! Ultimately, only I can help myself. I am the only one that can correct this. This is the end for you. On guard! Because here I come, Faye. I mean, like, we're just gonna have to fight to the death at some point, right? That's the only way this ends. And maybe this is that point. I don't really want to, but he's gonna force the issue, isn't he? Amphisvena. Demiser HP equal to 1. Demiser? No, wave number 3 Demiser. HP equal to 1. Okay, got it. Alright. I want to heal that, I would assume. That seems sensible. Let's see what happens if I do. Maybe that's not the way to go, but... let's say it might be. That sure is a move to start the fight with. Right, and then you do nothing. I'm gonna boost. And boost and boost. Blaze pose, save power, attack. Oh, so you're now... You're countering. Okay, well I'll heal again. I'm saving power too. We're having a little standoff here. I could attack. I'm gonna charge. I'll wait for you to do something. Did your charge go away? Oh, did I boost her twice because Rico didn't get the turn when I thought he did? Yeah, I think I turned Fenrir's booster on and then off. Def down. Okay, well I can fix that. Armor lost 20%. Yeah, this is what I'm doing now. Maybe booster's not the way to go. Let's turn it off, actually. Armor loss is 0%. I can't see... Oh, no, I can't. I'm gonna try attacking and see what happens. Can't break Blaze Pose. What? Can't break Blaze Pose. Okay. It's impossible or you failed to. Def down. Alright, whatever. Well, I don't need to break his pose, I just need to break his HP. Alright, let's boost. Terra Flare, ETH attack. Alright, he's out of his pose. Oh, he like parried that or something. Alright, I'm doing damage. He is too, some. Out of fuel. Not yet. Still got some left. Ooh, 132 per boost turn. Maybe I should turn that thing off. I can be pretty light on the fuel usage without it. Alright, I'll unboost. Thwap, thwap, thwap. And then def down. I get red on those damage numbers, so I think he's like blocking most of these attacks. Yeah, he evades Sidon's death blows. But not phase. Yeah, I can see that def down. I should definitely restore that. Power loss. Oh, rude. Yeah, I see that power loss. It's not so bad. Sazanami, this one. I should turn off that booster. I think it's not doing much for me. Rico's booster's gonna stay on for now. Accuracy and evasion down. Alright, hyper mode 44%. Whatever that means. Accuracy and evasion down. Camera damaged! Still working well enough. Yeah, I need to turn off his booster. Otherwise, he's gonna actually be out of fuel. Alright, Yukage, work this time. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, and then you demiser. So all I can do now is attack and hope that I take you down, huh? I don't think I will. I did. Okay. Fair enough. Golden vest. Ah! Oh, he blew a hole in the wall, I think. What's this? You are useful. Domania, you still here? What is this place? This is where Kar was born, and where his hatred of you was forged. Who's there? Probably Krelian. No one. Okay, I see that gear on the ground. What was it called? What is this? That's Ellie, it is. Where is Ellie? Up high? There she is. She gets a turn on the crucifix. And Miang's there. And Krelian, of course. Ellie! I would have liked to have been able to commend you for making it here, but your efforts were all in vain. The resurrection of Deus is imminent. Sacrificing this girl will bring about the awakening of God. How's it going to do that? What are you talking about? Why does Ellie have to be sacrificed? There's no need for you to know. For all of you, it will all end here. Ah? Who's that? Who is that? Do I know that gear? I don't think I do. Okay, just somebody to fight. Are we still on 1 HP, no fuel? Adieu, boys. Yes, we are. Alright, adieu indeed. So I can't really do much here. I'll attack, I guess. Oh, it's that serpent thing that was with... Yeah, def up. Great. ETH attack up also. Opiomorph. I can do damage. That's worrying. This better be a forced loss. Def up. ETH attack up also. How much fuel does healing take? Way too much. There's no possible way I could get there. Right. ETH attack up also. Alright, well, I don't have a lot of choices here. I could cast Radiance or something. I doubt that would do much of anything. It never has, and I've tried it. Wave number 4, Devastator. ETH attack. Okay, if that's an attack on all, then that's the end of us. Okay, on all, including her. Okay, so we're down. Is this a game over screen? Oh. You want me to win that? Are you sure? How? No, really, what? How could I have the fuel for that? What? What is this? I can't heal after Ramsus, so I have to come out of that fight with more health. How would that happen? Is there something I could do to prevent getting that far down in health? Like, what are you talking about here? Choo-choo. Choo-choo's gonna be the key. She'll fix it. Alright, of these, I think Rico is the least pulling his weight. Right, Choo-Choo would have been very powerful for the Deus fight, too. What do you have equipped? War mail, that won't do. Angelic robe. That sounds cool. Actually, I like ether value going up. Even if you have something with more defense, unless it's like extremely more, 16 is not extremely more. I'm gonna go with the angelic robe. Alright, so here's a black helmet. That's probably what you want. Sure. Choo-Choo Tribe's treasure. Do I know what that does? I don't, but it just feels good to have it equipped. I don't know. And would I want to change? I can like shield you against defense loss, and give up what? Nothing. I want all of this. Choo-Choo can't equip things. All right. Alright, let's try this. It's one of those situations where I have to sit through an interminably long conversation before finally getting to fight. I got this goofy bouncing ball behind me. Alright, how long does this take? Very. We gotta see the whole Karen scene, right? I'm timing this now. Mm-hmm. It sure was. This time, your body is young. Maybe I'll get something more out of this conversation this time. The previous one got too old. So, whatever is up with Faye's mother... She's another one of these incarnations of, like, one person into different bodies. But neither the contact nor the antitype. So there are others of that sort. Like, she's completely aware of her situation, doesn't have any free will of her own. Like, she's just a vessel for whatever consciousness she's hosting. It's a contact. I don't suppose her giving Faye's name there was supposed to be a big reveal. It was obvious to me, but I could imagine playing this and not following along closely enough to have parsed all that. I've mostly managed to stay one step ahead of the story as things have gone on, but not always. And again, like, first time I played this game, I understood none of the lore. I was just barely parsing anything at all that had happened. This has been quite an experience. Hey, Dominia. Nearly becoming a test subject. Right, yes, she was taken off the surface, but then he intervened and gave her a position in the military instead of just Krelian's thingy. Alright, that was 3 minutes, by the way. maybe he'll randomly decide to do different actions and it'll go better for me. So one thing I know is I need to keep fuel here. Choo-choo will help a lot with that. I'm gonna not boost her at all. Just attack. Does Choo-choo have a party heal? Or can she only do single? Oh good, he got another turn. Well, there goes Fenrir. Okay, we're down to just one gear. Spells. Forest Dance, restore HP, single target. Great. Probably gonna lose Choo-choo here. I might be able to Zetasol. Oh, that's worthless. Okay, so how is this fight possible? And it took 3 minutes to get to the point where I could find that out, then 1 minute to find that out. Good. Accuracy and evasion down. Right, I used this during the fight with, it was Talon and Seraphita. Bart was there, we were at Fort Fatima. Whatever that was. So I want to see you attack... Right, you should heal yourself. Can she boost... well, she doesn't have any fuel, so how would that work? Accuracy and evasion down, camera damage. Doesn't seem like it matters too much. And how much damage you do? Enough to kill me. No, actually not. I guess probably because you haven't lowered my attack. I mean, I guess I'm gonna keep going. Is there something I can do to keep more fuel? So I can't visit a gear shop. I'm locked into this situation, no matter what. Maybe if my health isn't too high, he doesn't set it to 1? So like if Citan had... If I do like, not a frame HP 50, but something else... I don't know, I'll see if I can survive this fight and then just see what happens, I guess. This is pretty gross. Okay, so imagine... Here's a situation to imagine. Fenrir comes back after the fight. I survive this without losing anything but a bunch of EP on Choo-choo. Fenrir comes back and I'm able to heal during early parts of... whatever. I could see a route to this being possible. It's not a good one, but it's maybe... So Choo-choo should heal herself after this turn, sure. What's in the spot that would have booster? Just a disabled booster option? Def down, you finally did that. I should fix this. I will fix this. Power loss. Annoying. There's just nothing. Okay. Forest Dance yourself. So yeah, if Fenrir comes back, even if at only 1 HP... and imagine if I could have Veltol at full health. Okay, how much does this do? Not enough to take out Choo-choo. Oh, this might work. It's possible. So that's what Blaze Pose means. Good thing I did that. It was the right move at that time. Yeah, you dodged my death blow. How rude. Ouchie. Now dead? Not yet. Not yet. Zoom. Power loss. Alright, well Choo-Choo's just gonna have to get lucky and not get hit. I can do something here, can't I? Do I have a speed star? And could I use it on Choo-Choo? Well, she's probably dead. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna try healing, I guess. I can system id. That takes a lot of fuel. Let's not. So if I were to redo this, the right play would be to heal on that turn right after he did the thing, to make sure I could survive his next attack. So everybody heals. Don't boost her at all, because I do need to save fuel. Hey, wait a second. Can't I Zetasol Choo-Choo? Oh, does that not work in gear form? Yeah, it doesn't work in gear form. Alright. Gear battles just don't work like that. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one. How would that happen? It would happen by me having done more damage than I've done. Let's try System id. Maybe that'll do it. I waste my attack level 1. Whatever. And probably dead. Okay. Great. This is very rude. So here I'm not just punted to the title screen. Here it's, it does something different. Alright, one more try, I guess. Do I want Choo-Choo in the party? No. No, that was too much of a damage loss. Let's try... Probably not Rico. Who's my third favorite gear? I don't have a third favorite gear. I only like 2. I don't like any of the rest. I mean, my third favorite would be Ellie's gear. So I'll take the fourth, which I guess is Bart. Unless Billy could... He could restore all gear def at once. Ow, Billy's annoying. Ah, I'll give him a try. Could he be, like, super defensive? I mean, nothing can stand up to wave number 3 Demolisher, or whatever the heck it's called. This would be the time for the super ammo if it's not equipped. It is. Extra R plus 7. Frame HP 50. Let's look at this equipment. Nothing makes me more fuel efficient, I just gotta not boost, I guess is the thing. See, there aren't attacks to my fuel tank. This would be nice for Faye, but he needs all his slots. Ether R+1 sounds like what I'm probably going to put on you. Magnetic coat, 20 response, that's pretty cool. Yeah, alright, let's go with the Ether R+1. I'll give this one more try. So yeah, I can't escape. I can't shop for gear parts. Hold on, right? There's no, like, Johnny or whoever here? Nope. The room is just this. Wait, that's a door? Hold on, there's a door here. Yo, there's a different way I can go. There you are! Maybe you can help me out. Looks like this shaft somehow connects to the outside, but we don't have time to turn back. Let's hurry ahead. What would you like? A miracle. You sell any of those? I would lose fuel for that. And gain output. It's already as good as it's ever gonna get. ZLI 6025. RX Metal 70 looks better. Okay. You got anything that could help me? Extra RDX. Oh. Yes. It costs 500? That's free! Oh, you got the good stuff here. Okay. Oh, well, that's useful. Okay. I could do like a super fuel build. That's interesting. Frame HP 90. Ooh. How much fuel would that use? Like all of it? I think I'd be better off with like frame HP 10 or 30. Let's switch the frame HP 50s to 30s. I'm gonna have 3 30s. Because they'll be more efficient on the fuel, right? And I don't need that much healing at a time, I think. Okay, so we'll switch from 50 to 30. This is something I feel like I would like. Like, that's just better than everything else, right? ETH def value plus 200. Since Billy has one of the whatevers on, I'll give him this. Okay, and an FX cleaner. Am I gonna put that on, though? It's kind of relevant. Okay, well let's... hold on, Andvari's not here. Yamame's sword already got better. Alright, who's here? Renmazuo, I think, is in the party? Is that what I decided? Who's in my party? Yes, Billy, okay. What would I like? I could check character items and see if you got anything worthwhile. Let's tune up Renmazuo. It's probably not possible, but I'll try. You have the N55 5800. Your frame's as good as it gets. Your armor's as good as it gets. I don't need to buy anything more. Fenrir is here, of course. That's as good as it's gonna get. That's as good as it's gonna get. That's not as good as it's gonna get. You need better armor. Okay? Alright. So then... This whole process would be a lot more enjoyable if I could skip the 3-minute cutscene. Like, just knowing that that's the iteration time every single time is quite disheartening. So what's that 500G thing I bought? Extra R, DX, here we go. Extra R, DX, Deluxe. Frame HP 30. That is more efficient on the fuel usage, right? I'm pretty sure it is. I could try a 10, but 10 sounds like it's going to be worthless. 30 sounds like the right number to me. So what was that fancy ether armor I bought? That's response. So there's the FX cleaner. It'd be nice to give that to Faye somehow. I could give up his Deathblower 1. Maybe that's the way to go. Here we go, ether R plus 3. And just let Fenrir be the killer? Is that really worth it, though? Well, he could charge and... boost, and probably do more damage than... No, I would rather cast Inner Healing. That's just 50 more fuel if I charge. No, the Deathblower is clearly the better choice here. Like, what am I even thinking? There's no way that removing status effects on charge is a superior option, probably. Alright, let's save. I spent some money and did some setup. Alright, skip forward about 3-ish minutes of the video if you want to skip the whatever here, now that we know how long it takes. For those who are not skipping for some reason, I guess I'll explain why I'm not editing this out. So I use a different process for... well, now I'm making this interesting. Maybe. I don't know. If you want to sit through this, I'll make it as interesting as I can. So I use a different process for recording this than, like, all the other LPs that I do. This is done on a different computer in a different room of my house. Used to be my streaming setup, but since I don't do that anymore, I'm just repurposing it for this because it's more convenient. So I got a computer with a capture card that's all set up and stuff. Here for doing console game things, because this is played on real hardware, as you know. And if I just record and upload directly, one, it's easier for me, but two, the video encodes better. Like, it does some kind of double encoding that kind of destroys the sharpness of the pixels if I have to do any editing, because I have to re-render, recompress the video, and it just doesn't come out as nice. So that's the main reason that I try to avoid having to edit on these. OBS has a pause button I'm seeing. I'm not sure how much I trust it, though. I will test that before the next time, so that I could, like, I guess live, just sort of cut out a section of video and then resume. I've never used that, but maybe it'll do what I want. Okay, I'll learn about that for next time. Thing is, I gotta remember to unpause. I don't know, yeah, that's what's risky about it. I don't want to lose the footage. I do research into, like, alternate ways to cut and edit the video that wouldn't involve the quality loss. But, I mean, there's only so much time in the day. I have a lot of other things I'm also balancing. So, I mean, isn't it a pretty good solution to just be able to say on YouTube, hey, skip ahead 3 minutes if you don't want to see this? You can just do that. You have playback controls, right? Is there a form factor of YouTube that anybody watches on where you don't have the ability to skip 3 minutes forward? I hope not, because that sounds terrible. My mother? You mean my mom? Oh no, I made the same joke twice. It's not even that funny. Dominia, where do you go after I fight Ramsus? You just disappear. I guess you keep on standing there and don't move. Shouldn't you be concerned about his well-being? That's why you're here. You should follow us and join my party to fight whoever the heck it was in there. Odiomorph or whatever? Opiomorph. Alright, fight time. Those of you who skipped ahead missed a very illuminating monologue. So now skip back 3 minutes if you want to hear that. What am I doing? What am I doing? So you're going to reduce my HP to 1. I do want booster, right? No, I do not want booster here. Maybe I do briefly in order to heal quickly. Okay. You will boost for now. Hold on, I'm going to see special options. Fixed frame HP 1260. That's less than it was before, right? I think so? I don't remember what the number was before. Okay, what do? Do I boost? Or do I attack? Or do I do something else? Let's... not Yamiga. Should I Yamiga? I can Yamiga everybody! Ooh, I'm doing it. This is a horrible idea. Here I go. I'm doing it. Alright, let's fix frame HP 30. Is this really what I want? Like, that's not that much. I'm gonna system id right away, too. Like, no reason to wait on that. Do it now. Alright, Billy, you are here. Is there anything worthwhile in Ether Machine that you would do? No, nothing. So attack. Alright, how is the elemental gun? Usable. Faye, you are going to system id. Wah! Citon will get a turn and will boost your attack. With Yamiga on everybody. It's not on everybody. The thing didn't work. Alright, just on Velto. So that fire attack is a fire attack, isn't it? That's a sentence. Therefore, Billy could shield against that, couldn't he? Alright, go to Nex. No, there we go. How worthwhile is this? It's good. It's... good. Good enough. Fire shield, ally single. So maybe I still have a Renki up and can do Citon's version of that. How's your bigger... Actually, I should do Heart Snap. Okay, good. Barrier versus fire. So we say... Renki doesn't work in... Or he used it up and... Okay, let's learn this. If I Renki and then Suisei, what happens? Blaze pose, save power attack. I assume I'm not, like, powering up your counter-attack by attacking you while you do that. Probably. I hope not. Can't break Blaze pose. How's the big gun? It's good. Use that. Okay? So now that you're Renki'd, if I Suisei... Now it works on everybody. Okay, so any cast uses it up. Yamiga is strictly single. But this does work with Renki. Okay. Weak point water. He doesn't use any of that. Def down, whatever. Have I ever done Kosho X? Well, guess I'm not doing it now. I think I found a balanced approach that's working here, but... oh, broke Blaze Pose? I thought you couldn't break Blaze Pose. So I guess I don't need this fire shield. Well, it'll be there for next time. Okay, so just hit him super hard and I can break that. Well, that's good to know. Alright, this impossible situation doesn't seem impossible anymore. Should I frame HP 30 again? I'm thinking about it. Billy should. Billy will. It's a lot of fuel, but I still have some left. Not as much as I'd like. Alright, break out Blaze Pose. Everybody hit him with everything you have. Can't break Blaze Pose. Yes, you can. Do it. But I also have a fire shield. Is it a fire elemental attack? Or is it just called Blaze Pose and I don't know? Ooh. Oh! We won. Okay. What? How did that go so well? My numbers didn't look that much better, but I guess I figured out the right actions. I pulled it out. Okay. Not so impossible. I get this golden vest that I can't use. Gah. Just meet the game on its own terms, and it's doable. I'll probably want to heal first turn in that next battle. I will definitely want to boost, probably. I imagine I want to boost. I don't know if I want to boost. What about my fuel? Let's see, the status last time I did this was that I got there with 1 HP with everybody, and had not enough fuel to heal at all. The amount of damage it did to me was like... under 3,000, wasn't it? I'm not sure. So, oh, here's the thing. Her attack power goes up when I hit her. So I should not hit until the first attack goes off. Just do all my preparations up front. No booster. Do some charging maybe even. Yeah, okay. Okay. So by not boosting the attack power, I'll heal up first. Defense goes up too. I should system id. That'll hit it the hardest. So Faye has to have the fuel for that? No. Hey, wait a second. Who's that behind? Wait, was there another gear back there, or was that Veltal too? It probably was. Anyway. So Miang's not in that gear. She's in person, like, standing behind it. Okay, so we're gonna fix frame HP. And so are you. And you know what, Billy? You do it too. It's gonna have to happen at some point, and there will never be a better time than this. Then you can spend some turns charging. I would like to cause Yamiga on Veltal. Then I'll system id. I probably want to do that to Renmazua too. Do I want to system id yet? No, I want to wait. I want to wait until she does her thing the first time. Okay. Devastator, ETH attack. So you're not boosted. How much does this do? System id timing would have been right, but I had no way to do it. Oh, it was nothing! Oh. Alright, store up power. Def down! ETH attack down. System id. Alright, putting everything into this. Nice. Def up. How much? I do want id to hit her. Sure. That would be nice. I'm guessing that the def will go back down when... oh, that's unfortunate. And your def's gonna go up even though I missed. Okay. Since I'm not sure if I've done it, let's do Kosho X. So that's 49.57 or something. I think that's what that said. Youth attack up also. I could do a little bit of damage and then stop. Oh, that's the play. That's it. Do a little bit, then stop. At the very least, like, only let id do it. Alright, yeah, id will keep doing it. Yeah, so just a carefully metered amount of damage so that her ether attack doesn't go up too much. It's not all that carefully metered, but you know, I'm putting some effort forth here. Def up, ether attack up also. But it drops after she does the thing, right? That's what I thought I saw. So it was 200 some last time. This time I attacked her like 4 or 5 times. Less than that, 3 times. So 4,200, okay. Def down, eth whatever down. Alright, so use that last id turn. I'll go ahead and allow a Fenrir attack. So last id turn, and then stop. Okay, I think I puzzled this one out. So Fenrir should heal. Veltal should charge. Everybody else should just charge. A weird fight. So yeah, I can just sit here forever. Like, in between, I don't even have to attack now. Just heal back up. Okay. Eth attack rises up, hold on. No. I have to commit to this. Alright, they thought of this. Got it. Alright, so everybody attack. You will do hard snap. Okay, that was a weird little delay. So nothing's boosting now. Yeah, so different sort of phases. This is now a phase where I definitely want to attack very hard and very fast. I'm thinking of boosting, but I think that'll delay my attack too much. And also use too much fuel. Okay. So eth attack rises up how much? Enough to kill me? That would be awfully rude, so I'm hoping not. Not enough to kill me, but it was a bunch. Eth attack rises up, so she's just going up, up, up now. Well, everybody's gonna heal. And I'll see what I can do. I don't have the means to prevent your attack now. Yeah, the one with the Amiga, of course, is the lowest. Oh, you're doing it again. So we're in a different phase now. I just gotta burn her down quickly. I don't know if I can do that quick enough. I don't think I can. I think I'm just dead again, right? I'll attack and hope she's almost dead. She was! Okay. My, aren't we powerful? Not Faye, he's down. Sidon did that. Now we fight a third battle here with no saves in between or healing. And then I game over, and everything is fantastic. Oh, this just comes back. Okay. Huh. Well then, let's start over from the beginning again. Let's not. You think you can beat me this time? What the? I thought I defeated you! No, Fenrir did. Unless you can decompose her atomic structure, you don't stand much of a chance. Normal attacks are futile against one who has the ability to regenerate using nanomachines. Okay. Thanks for kicking me out of that battle scene. It looked like I was about to fight again. Ellie can decompose things, but she's all tied up. Now the time has come for the Great Awakening. Arg? I'm getting torn apart? Billy gets a line. It is our Omnigears? No one is sure about anything. That thing is trying to eat us all? Damn, what's going on? Huh? Hey, is that? Our Omni? No, that's not it. Rico's here. Andvari's here. I'm mixing gear names and character names. So hang on, I see Fenrir, I see Renmazuo, I see Styr, I see Andvari. Is that our Anima relics? Is it trying to detach the Anima relics from our Omnigears? Deus is swallowing up our Anima relics? What is this writing here? What's going on? Alright, are we still in those? Or did we, like, bail out of them? What's going on? My Omnigear, it's not moving. I think it's dead. This is the true meaning of the Anima relics. To attain their respective animus and return to the persona. The Anima relics are really one set of parts that make up Deus, the physical manifestation of God. So is Deus the persona? Hold on, that wasn't Renmazuo that went in. Who was that? Was it Cressens? Wait, but Billy... Okay, he just doesn't have control. I'm confused. Always. So is the party. They regain their original powers or functions by aligning themselves with their destined partner. An Omnigear that has lost its respective Anima relic is but a puppet. It becomes a mere vessel or container in which there are no contents. And this girl too was destined to become one with God. You see, Elheim is really one of the parts of God as well. What the hell are you talking about? Put simply, you serve to help bring all the parts of God together here for me. You're a bunch of stupid fools. It's as if you're all clowns. You believe the legend of how our world and the universe was created, but the Ministry and I fabricated that very myth a long time ago to suit our purposes. That's a lie. How can that be true? I think you'll find that your friends' Omnigears are all dead too. I'm talking about your friends who split up and took a different path than you into this place. Oh, okay, so those gears that got absorbed were empty. Got it. They were all parts of God that were disassembled in the past, but once again are all gathered here. Yes, it is indeed the time for the resurrection of God. What was it all for? Everything that I have done up until now. Who's talking? There's no portrait. Is Khan gonna come in at the last minute and save the day? He's still conspicuously absent. Maybe he's actually just dead and that plot thread will never go anywhere. Ramsus? Okay, he was talking. It's just you. What are you doing here, Car? Hop? What about me, my existence? What was its purpose? There was only one purpose to your existence, to eliminate Emperor Cain. Cain's will had become too much like that of the humans. He was too concerned about them. He had... Oh, we bailed on our Omnigears. We're just out here now. Okay. He had forgotten his mission to revive God. That is why you were created. You were only made to remove our main hindrance, Cain. But as the original living being, Cain had absolute power. To make you turn on Cain, it was necessary to focus your mind on a single point. However, being an artificial life form, you were mentally unstable. Oh, is that your explanation? That's right, he did say that when he was in the nanomachine tube. That's true, when he was talking to Karen. That is why we used phase existence, resentment. That is the source of your strength. You pull in a graph here, I see. And you have excelled superbly at fulfilling our expectations of you. But we no longer have any more use for you. Haven't you realized that yet? You're a piece of trash, and being the reject that you are, why don't you just leave? given their ways, I'm surprised they haven't just, like, fully disposed of him. They just kind of let him wander and do his own thing. What was I born for? What was I living for? A pathetic excuse for a life. Why, you aren't even human! Ha 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 ha! Now, what to do with the lot of you? Well, I can't just kill you all, seeing as you have served me so well. So as a reward, I'll allow you to be sacrificed too. You will be assimilated into Deus, along with this girl. Gah. Ramsus! Ooh, he did something! Get Krelian next. Good. This is how I wanted it, Kar. I am fated so as not to be able to kill myself. You've been alive for 10,000 years, was it? Possibly. Now all my wishes have come true, thanks to you. Interesting. Okay, so she wishes for mortality, and he's given it to her. Miang. Thanks, Ramsus. You helped us out. Ah! Oh! Hey! You did a thing! Well done. Is this real? I don't know. I think Krelian's, like, acting or something. That was too unceremonious. Maybe? I don't know. We're all here. Faye, sorry we're late. Our Omnigears broke down. Anyway, let's hurry up and save Ellie. Yes, I know. Hang in there, Ellie. I'm letting you down now. Pow? Something made noise. Is she dressed differently than... No, Faye's arm is just making it look weird. Oh! Oh! Ellie with a gun? Shot Faye? Is that actually her? Who this? Is she just under Deus's control? What's going on here? Her hair changed color. Okay, yeah, so this is all part of Krelian's plan, probably. Maybe not the Miang part. She seemed to have her own thing going on, but, like, he just went down silently. He's playing dead right now. Gah! Faye! Now, you hang in there. She took my gun? Oh, it was your gun, of course. Why did you do that, Ellie? Ellie? What happened to you? Your hair looks weird. How could you? Don't tell me she's been brainwashed. Oh, that happened before. Right, Miang did that to her once. It has nothing to do with brainwashing. Shock, he's alive! The majority of my body is comprised of a nanomachine colony. Oh, also that's not surprising. Not only for longevity, but also to unify with the mother. So don't be surprised. This much damage can be recovered rather quickly. Unify with the mother? That girl, Elheim, is our mother. Yes, I am the mother of all humans. Oh, wait a second, her hair changed color to that of... the one from the intro cinematic, so maybe that wasn't Miang and it was Ellie. Well, it was both of them. They're the same person. Ellie? What are you babbling on about? Snap out of it, Ellie. You're as dense as usual, but I don't blame you. So be it. I will explain to you all about it. This Deus, the one you call God, is an interplanetary invasion weapon system that was built in ancient times by humans from another planet. It was created as an automatic weapon which could act upon its own will to take control of a targeted planet. But you should have known this much from looking at the Raziel records. Anyway, during a test run, Deus became uncontrollable and unleashed its power and annihilated a whole planet. The creators of Deus found its immeasurable power to be too much of a threat and hence forcibly shut it down. In order to analyze the cause of the problem, its core was dismantled and placed on an interplanetary emigrant passenger ship to be transported to another planet. Okay, so that was the Eldridge. Was this planet the destination, or was this an accidental stop? Becoming aware of this, the disassembled Deus resisted. It tried to take over the passenger ship that was transporting it. So it was the one that was taking over. Okay. A lot of the things that were being said there in that intro are starting to make sense. However, that was 60 hours ago in game time, and a lot more in real time, though. However, as a last line of defense against the escape of Deus, its creators unexpectedly destroyed the whole ship, sending it crashing to this planet. Yes, the captain hit the self-destruct button. Deus knew that it would not be able to get away from the explosion or the imminent impact, and so it detached its core from the Zohar power reactor. Zohar? Yes, Zohar. It is what drives all of the gears on this planet. It is the master generator that transmits its energy to the slave generators in our gears. Huh. It is also the source of all the ether power that the inhabitants of this planet utilize. So, remember that thing in Nortune, where it's like, we got a power plant here that outputs way more power than we could ever use, and we don't understand how it works. So that's Zohar power there. Okay? And also ether. Okay, that too. By utilizing the energy displacements caused by actualizing potential future phenomenon... The what? This Zohar modifier has the ability to produce infinite amounts of energy. The source of all our ether power? Are you saying all our energy comes from that one power reactor or engine? Yes, but there is more. The core that was detached from Zohar, the biological computer Kadamoni, crashed onto this primitive planet. It activated Persona, its life support plant that can generate organic material. Using this, it prepared for itself a genetic-based system for the day when Deus would be resurrected. Okay, what? You've mostly lost me here. Thus, the first humans were created from there, Emperor Cain and the elders of the Gazelle Ministry. Are you saying the Emperor and them Gazelle geezers were people born from Deus? Do you know why the Gazelle Ministry desired the Anima relics and your bodies? Well, here's the reason. How do any of us know about the Ministry, like, at all? All the lore I've gotten from them has just been omnisciently seeing them as, like, Krelian and Ramsus visits them, or they talk amongst themselves. I guess Sidon visited Cain in person, so he probably just relayed it to everybody. Before becoming human, the bodies of the Ministry were once part of the organic elements in the core circuit that made up Deus. There were two types of organic elements. The female type was called Anima, while the male type was called Animus. That's not confusing at all! Okay, sure, why not? They were also created with the added ability to become mobile weapons by merging with machinery that was suited for use as terminal interface weapons. There's that phrase again. For Deus. In other words, those Omnigears you were using were one form of such weapons. The Ministry, which were Animus, were to become one again with their separated Anima at the time of the resurrection of God. But in a war 500 years ago, they all lost their physical bodies. Oh, they were... So they lived 9,500 years before turning into computers. Right, the fall, the time of destruction or whatever, the Diabolos. We don't know who or what those were, just that they destroyed the Ministry. Okay. Cain still had his body. It was then that they decided to extract their own genetic factor from certain individuals of their human descendants who carried the appropriate sets of DNA. Also, each of them could become one with their respective anima again. Descendants? Then we're all... Yes, you humans are all descendants, says Ellie. You humans are all descendants of Cain and the Gazelle Ministry. They were born from the persona, gave birth, and propagated. They followed their inbuilt program to someday resurrect the heavily damaged Deus. All the people in the world were created solely to resurrect Deus? So nobody on that ship actually survived. Humanity was created anew. We're not the descendants of, like, the crew of the ship. The captain and the people we saw. We're just newly created from scratch. Yes, but it wasn't just to restore its old body. More than half of Deus is constructed of biological parts. Do you remember those mutated humans? Those are all people who were destined to become replacement parts for Deus. We humans are parts for God. Oh, this is why all of us didn't mutate, because we had a different role. I see. And that's what they were saying about the people destined for God or whatever. Yes, almost all the people are destined to become parts for Deus. But you people gathered here are all different. You could say you escaped that destiny by existing through multiple generations. In actuality, there wasn't enough parts for Deus, but Krelian compensated for what was lacking. The reduction in the number of parts was due to humans living through multiple generations, but that deficiency in the human factor was made up by the nanomachines created by Krelian. Not only that, but his nanomachines added additional functions. Deus has thus evolved into the perfect weapon. Does it need more power than to destroy a planet all at once? Ellie. What has happened? Why do you know all that? I am Miang, the Keeper of Time, the representative of our god Deus. The Keeper of Time? You're Gaspar? I was born to guide the people toward the path of the resurrection of Deus. That's ridiculous. Miang was just... You're limited in your ability to understand. Miang's factor exists within all women. Okay, that makes sense. The one who transcends the generations, the caretaker of humans. When the previous one dies, somewhere another Miang is awakened. Okay, so this Miang was not probably physically 10,000 years old. Probably. But her consciousness was, and is now inhabiting Ellie. Sure. It is programmed into women's DNA to be that way. Who inherits the duty is just a matter of probability, Faye. That Miang over there and I are the same existence. We are all parts of Deus, all caretakers of humans. Let us end this discussion now. Deus has awakened. Ramsus is still here. What's he thinking of all this? I am one of the parts that composes Deus, hence I must become one with it. Ellie, why did it have to be you? If Miang is a part for Deus, why did it not happen earlier? It's still not enough for her just to have awakened. Although she may be Miang, she still isn't the true Miang. The true Miang? Let's go, Krelian. All that is left to do is to vanquish this planet's civilization and return it to how it was. Then I can complete my unification with the final fragment of Deus, the Zohar modifier. The power reactor that fell upon this planet and became our genesis, and now our apocalypse. The eradication of civilization? What is the purpose of doing that? Who knows? The creations of God will someday be a hindrance. That is why they must be eliminated. I am just programmed to act in this way. Come. It is time for the awakening of the true mother. Hop. Please, wait, Ellie. Farewell, Faye. May you have a peaceful awakening. Are we switching to pre-rendered? Nope. That thing has a lot of eyeballs. It's looking everywhere at once. What's that red thing? Ellie! Whoa, the Omnigear moved. Wait, Faye! Do not release the system! Sidon, wait! We are only endangering ourselves. Let's get out of here for now. Wait, no, the Omnigear moved on its own. He wasn't in it. Right, of course. Just like all the others did. Oh, here we go. What's this now? I don't know what that was. Is that the Zohar reactor? It's destroying the land. Of course it was. As if this planet wasn't already ruined enough. Okay, I'll save my current data. How far into this apocalypse are we gonna go? It's Citon only. Alright. Well, here we are. Somewhere with harpsichord music happening. And what's the chapter called now? Dreams. Alright. I'll see you next time for Dreams.